Hi there, it's Rebecca from Sapphire Coast Tarot. Today I will be doing a love reading for the sign of Libra. Now this will be for the month of June, and I will do a monthly reading for love. I will be updating that June and the end of June as well. We have just had the full moon in Sagittarius, which was an eclipse. So, and that was the blood moon. We are also going to be having another eclipse, the new moon, which will be in Gemini on the 10th of June. So at the moment we are in the middle of the eclipses, so it's very potent energy at the moment. We also have Saturn, which has gone retrograde. Mercury went retrograde on the 29th of May to June the 22nd, so that's for 24 days. So expect, Libra, that technology will be all over the place. And also think about, there'll be, a few things going on for you. A few things went on for me last week. I'd probably say 3 to do with the car, my health, what else? The car, my health, technology, it all happened. Well, not last week, sorry, this week, because it is Sunday today. So just expect things to be a little bit out of the norm. In the Mercury time, also people, exes tend to come back and make promises as well. So just be aware that energy is around. If you are, we would have to be spiritual if you're watching this channel. Okay, we've got the 3 of Pentacles there for you, Libra. This is for the past, present and future. So we can talk about, that can be the end of May, anytime in June, and also into July. It just depends where you're up to in your particular story and what Spirit would like to communicate to you through me and the cards. Let's see how we're going for the past. I am going to be, this is a free channel. Just a reminder, this is a free channel. I am going to be offering 2 to 3 free readings this month. So if you'd like to win that, just stay tuned until the end of the reading and I'll let you know what you need to do. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Swords there. Let's see what else we've got going in the recent past for you, Libra. Hope you've been well, and that everything's flowing along nicely for you, or if you have been ill or going through a hard time, I hope that subsides for you really soon. As I said, the energies are really, really potent at the moment in a lot of the planets. We've also had Venus and Mercury go conjunct on the 29th as well. So that was quite, that means that they were really close together. Mercury being the planet for communication and Venus being the planet for love. Love is the Venus outshines Mercury by quite a bit. But if you were able to catch that, you would have been able to look through a telescope or binoculars and see that they were probably going to be only a football field apart. So that would have been quite magical if you did see that. I didn't. I did see the full moon though in Sagittarius, and that was just absolutely magnificent. Magnificent. So full moons are a good time to release anything that doesn't serve you anymore, and basically just surrender to the divine to help you out. Here we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups there for the recent past. Right, next one out. Oh, we actually have a couple. We've got the Star. We've got the 3 of Swords. there for you at present or the month of June. Okay, spirits and guides, what else do you have to advise Libra for their love life for the month of June? Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups and we have the Eight of Cups as well. Right, spirits, guides, just 2 more cards out for the Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please, spirits, or any placement that they need to hear whatever they are drawn to in their chart. Okay, so that's 2 more. We've got the Knight of Pentacles there and the Three of Wands. Okay, Libra, on the bottom of the deck we have the World. The World symbols completions, ends of cycles. We do also have Pluto that has gone retrograde as well, and that will be until the 28th, I think, of December. That is a time, this time now is there's a lot like people are transforming. They're either ascending, they're learning, they're healing. There'll be a lot of breakups in relationships and a lot of new starts in relationships. A lot of people will make a lot of realizations about their current predicaments. That could be jobs, anything. Yeah, expect there's going to be a lot of changes. A lot of people will be moving. A lot of people will be beginning, as I said, a new career, totally different to what they're used to. Yeah, it's almost like we are waking up from a sleep as such into where we are supposed to be. So that's why it's a transforming period before we actually get there. So that's what's happening in the universe. So that's another thing that's happening in the universe, if you can keep up with that. But the World card does symbolize completion, end of a cycle, so end of a situation. So if you have been in a possible marriage, that's the end of that cycle. It's the end of a marriage. The World also talks about victory and triumph. It's not overnight success, but rather a goal that you're working towards. So this could be someone that you have on your mind that you want to be with, and it doesn't happen quickly. It's something that you've set your sights on, and you're going for it. These rewards are well deserved, and you are going to be feeling delighted with the outcome when it does arrive. So that's what that World card does signify. It signifies happiness. So the completion of one phase, one relationship, one cycle, moving into the next. Okay, in the recent past, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles here talks about you may have felt like you were possibly in a, like, not really going anywhere. But this card does talk about that there is success starting to show. You are receiving some, there have been some gains in your love life. And you may have even got some recognition about how kind you are or nice you are or something like that. Or you've actually had your eye on someone and someone else has hinted that they think that you're quite nice as well. Or you feel the energy between you as such. The Three of Pentacles can also talk about that you may be speaking to some friends in relation to this. You may have got some advice in regards to this, whether that be good or bad. They've given you their opinion, so you've sourced outside of yourself to find out something from other people, or just listen to other people's stories or something like that. It is a earth energy, so you may have an earth placement in your chart, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. It can also talk about maybe you've also had a wake-up call in relation to a love matter as well. Like, one minute you've been in the dark, the next minute you've sort of gone, oh, bingo, there's a light that's gone off in my head. I realised something, or something, do you know what I mean? Something has jogged your memory, or you've thought of something that you can do, or you've thought of, I don't know, how you can move towards someone or something like that. It can also talk about that you are taking on a new job. Whoop, slipped out of my hand. A new job. Maybe that was Spirit saying, no, we're not talking about work. We're talking about love. We don't need to get into work right now. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, this can just also talk you're at the first stages of completion of maybe end, like this card here, we're talking about the end of a cycle, the completion, like you're in the very first stages of healing from that. It could be that, or the first stages of putting in divorce papers, or separating, or whatever it may be. Okay, then we move on to the Four of Swords, which is your energy. So it's an air energy, Libra. The Four of Swords talks about that you do need to have some rest, rest and recovery. Going inside yourself, through meditation. This can be going out into nature, exploring the sand if you're near a beach, or into the bush, or putting your feet in the soil, just enjoying your surroundings, having some calm time, having some downtime. That's what is needed. Well, that is what has been needed, or will be needed, or, as I said, wherever you're up to in your story. But that's what that card talks about, that you are in need of that rest. It talks about like rest and recovery after struggles and stress. So it's asking you to detach from the outside events. You need to retreat. You need time to yourself, time to retreat, time to regroup, before continuing forward on whatever journey you have, or idea that you have in your head. Okay, the Two of Cups is a very nice energy. We're talking about our love, relationships, emotions there. The Two of Cups talks about possibly you've either got on your mind a new relationship, a new start that does bring happiness into your life. It can also talk about this, like you can be thinking about that, or that you could thinking about that, or it is happening for you, like you're at the beginning stages. Like we had this card here saying that we're at the very first stages of completion, or do you know what I mean, like you're at the very beginning of thinking about something. After some rest and recovery, you're going to be having that nice new start with someone, that new relationship. It can also talk about growth in a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, that you may be moving to the next level also, which will be an important level for you and a significant other. It can just talk about being in harmony and balance with yourself as well. There can be kindness, and maybe you know that the other person has mutual feelings for you as well. It can also talk about if you've had a rift previously with someone. It can talk about reconciliation or a rediscovery of emotions as well. So that's what that card there, that's what that one there's talking about. So that's in the recent past, or as I said, this could be the start of June, or it could have been, you know, at the end or wherever. Or it could not have happened yet. It might not happen until mid-June or the end of June. Okay. Time is fluid, remember. Okay, so in the next position we have the Star, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Ace of Cups. The Star talks about that wherever you're heading is destiny. It's destiny, and whatever's happened in the past or wherever you're going now, you are on track for your destiny. This is an Aquarius energy, so you may have Aquarius in your chart. It's a card of hope, optimism, and having faith in yourself and having faith in the universe that there are better times ahead for you. If you have been ill or overly tired or something like that, this card also talks about healing, a healing of illness. You may be healing from a past relationship, or you may be healing with someone else as well in regards to your love life. This card's asking you to believe in yourself, have that belief that there are those better times ahead for you, and that it does, like, your plans or your thoughts are showing promise. So you are getting it together, that it will be coming together. You just need to have faith in the universe that it's all going to work out to your best interests. Success is attainable for you. As this card can also talk about healing rifts, if you like exactly like the Two of Cups, that you may be healing a rift if you have had a previous fight or a disagreement or a falling out, so you'll be healing from that. You may be healing by yourself, or you could be healing in relationships, so that could be with someone else. It's talking about shared harmony and good fortune. So this is a really, really good card for you, Libra. If you have been hurt in love, maybe possibly from a past relationship that you've come to the end of and completed, and that you have had the rest and recovery from, and maybe you have your sights on someone else, so you're in the first planning stages of that, and you're feeling very comfortable with this. The Two of Cups talks about a new relationship. It also talks about that stability. It's an important union. Balance in relationships. It's also reconciliation, maybe reconciliation you decide to start off with a friendship as well. This can also, the Star here can also talk about that it's talking about more reconciliation, if that's where you want to go. But if the hurt that you felt from the previous relationship is still hurting you, this card's advising you to leave that past behind to find that fulfilling love that we all want. So that's what that card there is talking about. It's a very healing card. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords can talk about that you may still be fighting with an ex, and or it could just mean that you're in misery through a separation, like you're not in contact with someone that you want to be in contact with, and this is making you sad. So you may also live at a physical distance from someone. So you're not in contact with someone, you're at physical distance from someone. The time's not right for you as yet. You've just started to discover that light bulb moment has gone off, and that's what's keeping you in this solemn, sad state. It can also mean, as I said, like you've got stormy emotions leading to fights. It doesn't have to be with someone that you're thinking about. It could be just from a past relationship that you've ended the cycle with. Maybe you've had to upheave your family. Your family situation has suffered. This card can also say hope can be found. So just remember that there is hope. There is faith and there is hope that everything will work out in that situation that you are leaving behind. The Three of Swords can also talk about disputes. It can also speak about just that there's a third person. So if you're heading towards someone new or you're not in contact with them yet, the person from the past can be driving you crazy, and that's keeping you from doing what you want to do, because that can be annoying. If you've broken up with someone and they're not happy about it, or there's houses or property or like property, money, businesses to separate, they can be very spiteful when you start to talk about money. That's when people raise their ugly head, and that is causing you a lot of stress, so you're not able to do what you want to do. So some people like to just put that pitchfork in and drive it in a little bit further, other than just a breakup. So that can be hard if that's what's happening in your situation. So it's talking about heartbreak, as you can see here, the heartbreak. After that, we have the Ace of Cups, which is actually a really nice energy for you, Libra. The Ace of Cups talks about new relationship, new start that does bring happiness into your life. It can also talk about emotional euphoria. So this is real love. It's a fresh beginning. If you're in reconciliation with someone, well, this is what's happening for you. If this is someone that if you've left someone behind and now you're a little bit freer, the person that you're going towards is someone that is a fresh beginning. It can also talk about just having an emotional interest in someone. But this card again is talking about laying that past to rest, because you can't take the past into your future, because it's just going to ruin your new relationship. You need to be healed from your past before you can move into the future. And if you haven't healed from the past, you can't bluff the divine. You can't bluff them. They see everything. They feel everything. They know everything. So what you need to do is make sure that you have healed from your past. If you haven't, and then you take up with someone else, what the divine will do is they will put block after block after block. They'll just keep sending in the same type of person until you learn the lessons. It's happened to me, and it happened to me for a long time. And now I have finally got the message and healed, and these are the people that you need to remove from your life. These are the toxic people that you need to remove from your mind, because nothing is going to pop up in front of you, or the divine is not going to step in and guide you towards a person that you're going to be with until you have got over your past. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that as advice, because it's happened, and I see other people that it's happening to, and I have to just step back and not say anything, or I can hint or give people guidance. But sorry about that. The dogs are just deciding to go bananas because I'm doing a recording, of course. Before, totally asleep. But now they've decided to come out of woodwork. Henny! No, Bear! There's no one here. Bear! Bearsy! Come here, Bearsy! Come on, Bearsy! It's all right. go outside? No, I didn't think so. Sorry about that, Libra. We'll see how long I can keep this recording going until they carry on again. And they have to be right here having a fight. Can't they just go out in the yard and fight and do wrestle or whatever they want to do? But no, right here. Anyway, back to your reading. So, yeah, this talks about new relationships, euphoria, emotional euphoria. I can also speak that there's someone possibly around you or yourself that is pregnant or giving birth as well. But this card's telling you to lay the past to rest. So that's really nice energy for you. Okay, so next we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles is a card that speaks about being self-sufficient, solving your problems by yourself, possibly healing, like knowing what you need to do and healing yourself. Possibly you've decided to get into the spiritual world and heal yourself that way, through meditation or whatever practice that you feel is best, yoga, whatever. But the Eight of Cups here, we can see this person is walking away from whatever was in the past and moving into the sunshine, which is really nice. It's a very calming, very, like, I feel calm looking at this. I look at this and I think, right, well, so this person has decided to leave whatever has happened in the past, and they are now walking towards the sunset or the sunrise. Okay, so this talks about fast progress after delays. It can also speak that about some travel, or it can be that you have felt unfulfilled in a previous situation and you've decided to walk away from that. You're moving on. You may have felt you're abandoning a path that you thought that you were going to be on, and you've decided, no, well, that one's not for me. I keep getting the blocks or whatever. I'm going to chase the dream. I'm going to get that emotional fulfillment from someone or another path or another love of mine. I've moved on. I'm not staying with this previous situation. I'm leaving the past in the past, and I'm moving on into my brilliant, loving, emotional euphoria future. Okay, so you may have felt like you've put a lot of investment into of emotion into a previous situation, and that's why you've decided, enough's enough. I've had it. That's it. Leaving it. Goodbye. And it has been very, very difficult for you to do that. You may have also felt disillusioned in this situation it could be just for a few months, or it could mean for years. Maybe you've been hanging on to a situation that you thought that would turn around. We've all done it. I've done it. But now this card tells me that you've said, that's it. I'm done. I'm leaving that. I'm just going towards what fulfills me, what loves me, where my destiny, where I'm supposed to be. Okay, the next card is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about the completion of first stages. So we're talking about the first stages of a project. So you may have got in contact with someone, or you may have received some mail, like a letter or a package in the mail. So you're able to, you're receiving that. So that's the final end to the past situation that you're leaving behind. And now that you've received that, you feel totally confident that you are leaving the past in the past. And you're able to move towards your bright future. That's what you have wanted. that, like you can see this woman here, she's got one wand here, which seems to be in the background, another wand sort of there, and her surfboard, and she's going out into the surf to catch her ever after. So a very free spirit. This is a fire energy, so you may have a fire element in your chart also. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and you've decided that it's basically very much the same of the Eight of Cups, leaving the past behind and moving out into your future. That's it. You're done. You're off. You're not going to wait another moment. It can also speak about feeling very passionate. You're very passionate about someone or something, and that's what you're doing now. You can see these flames here make you feel nice and warm, that you're on your way and you are very much heading in the direction of your destiny there. Right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is an earth energy, so this is talking about a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, so you may have one of those elements in your chart, or you may know of someone that is one of those signs. Now, this can speak about someone that has taken a lot of time to get there. Out of all the Knights, male or female, it doesn't matter, it's the energy. This person may have taken like forever to get in contact with you, or you may have taken forever to get in contact with someone else. But out of all the Knights, this is the Knight that you want to come towards you. You know that person is that they are true in what they're saying. They're not going to bullshit you around, basically. Or if this is you, this is the Knight that I would want coming towards me. This Knight is they're very trustworthy, they're reliable and dependable. As I said, it could have been slow progress, but it is lasting progress. So this is a really great energy. So Libra, if this is you, you are finally going to come through with the goods. If this is someone else that you know of, Libra, someone else is finally going to come towards you with the goods. So yeah, you could be also receiving this could be just a message as well, a message to let you know what someone wants, and it's very trustworthy and they dependable, and they're not sending you up the garden path. This person, if this is your person, if this is you, Libra, you want to go and express how you feel. You want to go and express what has happened in whatever has happened in the past, and why it's taken you so long, possibly, or the other way around. It's just up to you how you see, whatever's going to happen. So there we have a very nice bunch of cards, Libra. We have you walking away. It's been very difficult, but you've decided to go out on your surfboard and head towards your destiny there. You're feeling passionate. You're feeling that fire in your belly. It's starting. You're at the first stages of that, and you're just about to take the jump. Okay, because here we have that Knight of Pentacles. It may have, as I said, it may have taken you a long time, or if someone has, like, it's taken you a long time to even open your heart up because of a past situation. Like, you've been hurt, as we've got here with the Three of Swords. You've suffered from that heartache. You've decided to leave that pain behind, that abandonment. Someone, you felt abandoned by someone. You've decided to leave that behind and move forward. The Three of Wands, like, you've got that passion there. You're ready to finally move forward. As I said, taken a long time, but very reliable, very trustworthy, and goes the distance. This person or this person coming towards you, Libra. So that is what I have for you for the month of June for your love life. Okay, let's have a look what we have got, what Spirit would like to advise you, or any further guidance from Spirit. Just fill it out. Where is it? Can't even find it. I'm going to have to... where is it? Where is it? I can't not get it. Gee. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's two, actually. It's two cards, actually. It is miracles and expectancy. Wow. Very nice energy there for you, Libra. Okay. I'm going to read out expectancy first and then the miracles. So that's the beautiful artwork. I love it. Expectancy and miracles. Okay. There we go. Right. So we've got this is the Universal Love Guidebook. Okay. So expectancy first. Okay. Something you've been hoping for may not come about in the way you expected. Observe the image on this card without trying to understand it. Simply allow its energy and colour and vibration to flow through you. Know you are being filled with the infinite power of love. Fixed expectations may be blocking you and delaying the arrival of something far more beautiful. Surrender and trust are required. Expectations comes with limitations. There is beauty, opportunity, and glory beyond your imaginings. Be certain of how things should be can get in the way of seeing things as they are. Opportunity can come in many guises, so let go of the details and be open to the joys that may happen your way. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is very much talking about this, that you're thinking, you're thinking about too many of the details and what the final outcome is going to be, and this is stopping you from actually getting on this horse and riding forward, or someone coming towards you, Libra, and they're doing the same thing. They're thinking about, oh, what's going to happen? What are they going to do? What can they say? I don't want to be hurt. Yeah. So that's what that talks about there. So, yeah, opportunity can come in many guises. So let go of the details and be open to the joys that may happen on your way. So that's what that one is about. Okay, so let's talk about miracles next. The miracles, guidance, the miracles. Okay, the challenges you face now are crucial for your future success. Sometimes things are tipped on their head so you can view them from a fresh perspective. A cycle ends, yes, as we've had with the world. The cycle and completion, ending, the ending. The cycle ends, a new one begins, and with a new start, a miracle unfolds. An unexpected or chance event brings a welcome consequence. Allow yourself to marvel, to wonder, to be amazed, and you can step out of the mundane and into a flow of miracles. A train, the rain, and a bird's refrain can mark a dreary commute or blissful pursuit. The miracle is in the eye of the beholder. Be poised to behold. You can be and have what your soul desires. Life is a miracle. Every moment is a blessing. A moment can be all it takes for everything to change for the better. Well, there you go. That's great. A moment can be all it takes for everything to change for the better. Beautiful. I love those two oracle cards. They say exactly what your reading is about. Very much so. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so if you'd like to win the free personal reading, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, and then all you would need to do is put in the comments a blue heart. I am going to do 2 or 3 for the month of June. I will draw that at the end of June and do the draw on screen, so you'll be able to actually see that. I'll draw it out and then I'll be in contact to set that up for you. The other thing is, if you like what I do here, you can give it a thumbs up. If the reading resonates with you, you can give it a thumbs up. If it doesn't, check out your other placements in your sign. I mean, I've been watching Virgo for some reason. The title has drawn me in, and it resonates more with me, and I don't even have Virgo in my chart. So anyway, I don't know what's happening. Keep your eye out for numbers that do repeat themselves. You can find that out on any website. Just lately I've seen 4 1s in a row. I've seen a couple of 2s, 3 3s. You know, it all means ascension, or where you're up into your life. 666, 555, it can all let you know what is happening. If you are seeing the regular patterns of numbers, or things, people just turn up after you've been thinking about them, or something like that, it all means that spirit is with you and guiding you to where you're needing to be. Okay, so that's what I have for you. If you have subscribed already, I am truly very grateful for your subscription, and I hope to get more into the pattern of regular readings. But as this isn't my only job, this is my enjoyment, and this is why I can just create this to be a free space for me to communicate my spirituality with you and what I've learnt in my life, and then I can get your feedback. I can get your feedback from you and learn more from you as well. So if you want to communicate, you can communicate with me through my email, which is sapphirecoasttarot@gmail.com. It's just 1 T between coast and tarot, not 2 T's. Also, you could just write a comment in the comments and just say whatever you're feeling, and I'll get back to you. So just remember that there's a lot of planetary changes at present, so just be aware of those changes. And if you are feeling, you know, completely out of the water at the moment, that's because we are in the middle of 2 eclipses, and I certainly are, being a water sign. And also, yeah, I mean, it affects everyone in different ways. Some people just remain calm and, you know, flowy. Other people, things just keep going boom, 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 boom. But anyway, just ride the wave, ride the changes. You can't do anything about it. Just approach everything the best way that you know how, and get the right rest and recovery that you need as well. Don't forget about that, even if it's 5 minutes of meditation or 5 minutes of just breathing. Anything is better than nothing. All right, Libra, I hope you have a good week and a good weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye, Libra.